spotlight. Happy Vlogmas Day 16. Very happy birthday to Lottie, who is the oldest of the nieces. I am currently en route via my brother-in-law to the airport. It is 5:28 a.m. Woohoo! We love a first flight of the morning. And like I've been saying and stressing about, I have about 48 hours that I will be home and then have to turn around and come back. So today's goal is to think through all the things I actually need to bring up with me in terms of like the clothing and stuff like that. And I really need to finish that chicken because I did make progress on the chicken yesterday, just not significant progress on the chicken yesterday. So I've got through the first part of the body and now I'm on to the part where you make symmetrical sides of it. I should be able to finish it. After this point, it's pretty fast, scooting along with it. So it should be done in time for tomorrow's white elephant. No major plans for today. I'd imagine we're going to be somewhat busy at work, just with phones and emails and stuff like that. But it's like more of a wind down week for us where we just get to do the fun things, which is really exciting. I'll catch up on my advents and stuff like that. And I'm really glad that past Chaley did the laundry so that current Chaley doesn't have to do that today. Other than that, we're just gonna go to the airport. I'm excited because I don't think ever I've done a flight where I only have a backpack. I usually either check a bag or have a carry-on with me, so I feel so light and free without it. But I better go because I gotta chat up my brother-in-law here. He might fall asleep on me on the road. Just kidding, he won't. But he's not also very chatty. I think I'll just be talking as I am right now. But I'll go chat out my boy here. All right, so I am leaving work a little bit early. My boss is so lovely and gracious. I was like, I'm so stressed about trying to pack and get everything ready and get everything done that she said it was totally fine, which is awesome. She also was pretty cool. Like, it's a light day, so I had my computer open and was answering emails as soon as I got in, but I was also able to work on my chicken in between everything and answering questions and helping my team. So I got a lot of good progress on the chicken. I am through the neck, which is excellent. So the head is pretty quick. It's just like more thinking than I wanted to do. Plus it's about 4 and I need to run some errands and hopefully not sit in too much traffic. So I need to get home. So the goals for the getting home is that I need to finish the chicken. I think that's what I'm actually gonna do first. Finish the chicken, pack my clothes for, no, I lied. Finish the chicken, wrap the chicken along with the other gifts that will go with it. Pack my clothes and all of the other items I need to bring up for break. I think most of the extra stuff is ready to go. It's just like little things that I'll need to think about. So I need to do lots of wandering. And I was telling my colleague that like I usually like to pack at least 4 days in advance of a trip because then it gives me the thinking time to remember things that I might have forgotten, especially for a long trip like this. But alas, that is not the timeline that we have in front of us. And then I need to catch up on, or not catch up, but like do the advents for today. And I would love to work on those gingerbread socks. Ideally, I would love to have them done before I leave on Wednesday, but that doesn't seem very realistic. So that's what all of the different goals are. Now, the one errand that I need to run is that I'm going to the Home Goods by school. And this is the big feat, is going to Home Goods and only getting the one thing that I need, which is the right size bag for my white elephant gift. Because I do have Christmas bags, but they're either humongous or tiny. And I need like a medium size bag. Also, I don't want to wrap my chicken in like wrapping paper because that sounds like a pain. So I feel like I'm talking a mile a minute, and that's because I'm stressed. So I have now made it to my car and I am going to head out. Oh, I lied. The one thing that I did want to add that I forgot to say this morning is that this morning's flight was actually my last flight of 2024 for my newer friends here. I do travel frequently for my job, and so I do a lot of flying, and I, oopsie, took this year to track that and all of that and track how many flights I went, and it was on my personal Instagram. And so this was flight number 41 of 41. Not necessarily 41 trips, because I also included tracking any like layovers. So like when I went to New York, like I laid over in Detroit. So that was 1 flight, 2 flights. So the whole trip ended up being like 4 flights. So I thought it would be fun to track all of that. And so I'm at 41, which I think is a good amount. We'll see. I think I might do the same for next year, because it's kind of fun to like go back through my Instagram stories to be like, oh, I remember that. So I think I'll keep that up. All right, now I'm gonna run the errands. So I have made some progress, but I am feeling vastly behind. To be honest, I don't know if I'm just moving slower, or like I feel like this little things are kind of like creeping up everywhere. There's just not nearly enough time in the day. There was also a ton of traffic getting home. I think holiday traffic is beginning, and it's kind of horrendous. So that's always hard, I will say. And I didn't get home as early as I thought I would, getting the bag, which I didn't even end up needing, which is so silly. Took longer. I did not survive only getting the one thing I needed from the Home Goods / TJ Maxx, because I found a great pair of white sneakers for only $30, and the white sneakers I was wearing were kind of falling apart anyways, or they're not falling apart, they're just not nice, and I wear my white sneakers for work. So if I'm gonna pull off sneakers, I feel like they kind of have to be nice. So I know like it's fine, everything will get done. I'm just feeling a little like down on myself right now, because I feel like I'm just lagging, and I don't know if it's just because I'm anxious about it all, or I'm feeling stressed. I don't know if you all feel that way too, right? When you have so much you have to do that you don't want to do anything ever, or that you're afraid to start stuff. So I guess that's kind of how I'm feeling right now, which is why it's 7:30, and I mean, the chicken is done. That's great. But then I was upset because I was like, chicken's done. Awesome. Wrap the gift. I forgot to take a picture of the chicken that was done. I forgot to take any video of the chicken, but I've already wrapped the gift, and I don't really want to unwrap it because it feels like I'm going back. So I'm so sorry. I will try and get chicken footage tomorrow, but she is very cute. Thank you for helping me choose the colors on that. I will eventually make purple chicken at some point. So that's at least wrapped. I started putting my projects together so that they're in their specific bags, the ones that I'm looking at it behind me now that I want to bring up. And I think the goals for tonight, which will make me feel better for tomorrow, is to get all of the presents that are under the tree that need to go home consolidated into my like catering bags that I took from work. To make sure those can come home with me. And then I do want to pack my clothes. So it's likely I won't be caught up on my Advents today, but that's okay, because I think I will just plan on bringing them with me tomorrow. Because I think what I'd like to be able to do tomorrow is just last minute things and then focus on the making and that kind of stuff. So everything's set and ready to go. I can go to sleep early because I am getting up. I think the goal is to get up around like 4:45 to make sure that like I'm ready to go, the car is packed, and then I'm gonna stop to get gas on my way up, because our gas was actually at a really good price down here at Costco. So that's kind of where I'm at with all of that, to be honest. So it's a little, I'm feeling disappointed. Like, again, it's no one's timeline other than my own. I just felt like it was all going to be easier, but you know, holidays are kind of stressful, right? I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but like there's so many things going on, but you're also trying to simultaneously like relax and rest, and it's too much. But it's all happy and it's all joyous. I still love the holidays. I'm feeling overwhelmed right now. So raise your hand if you're also on team overwhelmed this fine Monday or Tuesday when you're watching this. But you know what I'm not overwhelmed about is the beautiful color that is up for today for day 16 of my Ruby and Roses Advent. I love it. I have gotten my Christmas wish, everyone, because we have entered a pink into the chat. I'm so excited about this. I've been wanting pink. I think she has the most beautiful pinks, and I'm so excited that I got this one. I realized over the last 2 days, because I was home, I forgot to maybe tell you what the yarn was. So day 14, which was Saturday, that was the Holly Bears the Crown. Day 15 was Ski Lift, and then this day 16 is called Cookie Artist, and I think it's perfect, and it is making me so happy. So I will, at least for this, get it balled up, and probably get day 17 also balled up, so that it's all ready for me to work on tomorrow. And I think it's okay if I'm a day behind. It's not the first time that's happened to me this particular Vlogmas season. So I'm doing it. If you're feeling the same way, then, you know, hang in there. We got this, us holiday warriors, I think. So we gotta band together, but I'm going to stop with the chit chat now and get to packing my clothing. Okay, so I just spent the last hour talking to my sister because I was feeling so overwhelmed with my packing. But this is all the stuff that needs to come. I'm pretty sure it's gonna fit in the back of my SUV. So we've got 3 CPK bags worth of presents, my big luggage, and then some other things that need to go. So clothes are packed in Big Pinky. That also took a while. I needed to also call my best friend for support with that one. I have done nothing for the Advents for tonight, but that's okay. We'll just call it a win for now.